Hey, hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. Oh my god. You know, I ended up not being able to finish the story yesterday because kind of like had to cut off the stream to eat dinner and all that. It then ended up I had to play with some friends because they invited me to like try Peak with them. Which was really fun, but also really frustrating. So I don't know. Like we only got past like maybe the first mountain, and the second was like, nope, we just kept dying because there's too much poison everywhere. So that was stressful. But anyways, hooray for like the affiliate anniversary! Wow, I can't believe it's been a year already since I got affiliate. Time flies for sure. So yeah, you know the annoying thing though is because I didn't even get to claim my rewards from yesterday. The dailies from yesterday because I was like stuck in this story and like there's no way for us to like actually escape this part. And then pretty much it just kept talking and talking and talking non-stop. So it's yeah, it's a little bit weird, but can't really be helped sometimes. Okay, wait, actually, while we're waiting, actually, wait, that's so weird though. I could have sworn I was already connected on Stream Elements. You know, I'll just check again just to be sure. Stream Elements. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I changed some of the commands so that they would like fit already, so like I don't really know why it didn't change. But you know, I'll just double check to be sure. Go to those automated bot messages. Timers. Oh yeah, actually, it's probably the timer then. Oh, I didn't change the socials one in the timer. Okay, joke. Wait, where's my straw page? Okay, let's just copy the link first, and then we should be good. Okay, there we go. That should be fine now. Yeah. Hopefully that actually adjusts itself by now. But anyways, okay. Back to the game. We still have quite a lot left to finish, so hopefully I can make good progress before I end up going again for lunch. Oh, poor Hyacinth though. It's kind of sad. I think like damn, his voice changed so much now. Hoping to release her from the grip of the black tide, though weary Hyacinth stood firm, she still wanted to heal Finon. You can really hear his voice changing over time. It's like such a sad progression though when you think about it. Like this Sunshine Boy became like so sad after like 2 million, or was that 22 million cycles? Like I don't even know. Like if the fact that he can actually remember like every past cycle and he still keeps trying again and again. It's like damn, like how good is his memory? I feel like at that point, probably after maybe like the 10th cycle, I would have just given up. There we go. Oh my god. Wait, really? That's it? That's the only part that I needed to like stop? Then I could actually leave? Oh my god, wait, let's just pause first and like finish everything else because I don't want to get sucked into like another super long story and then like not be able to do anything. But yeah, okay, let's just farm a bit. Actually, I mean, I could just convert it. No, I still need to farm because like Saber is coming, so we'll just do this like a few times. What is the better team? Okay, wait, no, we're going to use my favorite Anaxa team because like I think they work out super well in this case. And we'll just borrow someone's support just to be sure. I'm still not entirely sure that like Lingsha's the best option in this case, but anyways, it should be fine considering she is meant for break teams and like this good is very good with that front. So should probably be fine. Kinda just adjust things a bit. Sometimes I wonder where's like the correct position to put my like on-screen chat. Because like sometimes if I put it at the side, it makes it difficult to read because like there's so much stuff going on in this portion of the screen. But at the same time, it's like it's messy looking at it here also. I don't know how people are able to deal with like so much stuff like that all the time. But yeah, I still kind of feel like Link's just one of those characters I didn't really enjoy getting. It's like I got her because she was like meta and people kept insisting like she deals like amazing damage, but I've never been able to experience that. So I don't really know if that's like a me problem or what. I mean like I'm gonna assume it's not like my fault, but still. Yeah. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, we'll just I think this is just 3 more, but yeah, let's just get it out of the way. It's still a slow portion at like the beginning of the stream anyway, so we're kind of taking it a little bit chill for now. Before we go back into like the story. So at least I don't have to worry about like maxing out my Trailblaze power and not claiming all of my daily rewards, which was like frustrating because it's not a lot. I mean, it's just a little bit of like stellar jades, but still, you know, like you need as much as you can get just so like you can roll on like the future banners. I still have Saber to get. I don't even know if I want to get Cerebral. Like, she seems cool, but also, like, I'd rather not get, like, very niche supports, because niche supports are annoying if they can't, like, work in a multitude of teams. Like, I don't expect to be running fine on forever, because, like, even now, he's not exactly, like, the easiest character to play. I think, relatively speaking. So yeah, I don't want to hyper-focus too much on a single person. And I do still have to think about some of my older characters. Like, there's also Blade, Kafka, Silver Wolf, and... Wait, who's the last character? Someone else also got buffed. Blade, Wait, who's the last character? Oh no, wait, I can't remember. There were 4 of them that got buffed this time, right? Who was the last one who got buffed? I remember Blade and Kafka and Silver Wolf, the 3 of the Stellaron Hunters. At Jingliu! Yes, now I remember, because there's also 3 out of 5 characters who were buffed in... You got the... High Cloud Quintet. Yeah. I think the only one left who hasn't been buffed is Danheng. Although there are speculations that Danheng is going to get like a free 5-star version of Preservation, which I'm not entirely sure about, but it sounds cool. I just hope that it doesn't power creep Adventuring, but I think it's probably unlikely, if only because I like Adventuring too much and I went E6 to him, so he's probably gonna be fine for a long time. Because like, you know how rare it is to find a sustain unit that deals like incredibly amazing damage also, not just like pure sustain, because like I kind of find it frustrating. Like look at Link's damage, it's like 10,000 only. Like my Adventuring on average, dealing a basic attack will be like probably 100,000 already. Okay, maybe not basic attack, but still, it's like a lot of damage. Because like anytime his buff is always active and he gets like what 150% damage bonus, which is like an insane amount of number. And I feel like in general, you always have to pay attention to the eidolons of a certain character and then you base how you build them based from that. Because you know like how initially if you get Adventuring you think, oh, he's a sustain unit, so you just stack like pure defense and like nothing else on him. But then you actually look at his eidolons, it's all just damage. It's all damage related. So it basically means that the devs intended for him to deal good damage alongside sustain. So it'd be such a waste to like build him pure sustain and not have any like crit at all. Because like, if he can deal damage and maximize it, you know, you can do like a half build. Because like in my opinion, like the best way to build a team is always just to kill your enemies as fast as possible. Because it's like, oh, but you know, you need to survive. It's like you'll survive if your enemies are dead. That's basically it, you know. I think people kind of underestimate how important it is to kill your enemies first, especially in a turn-based battle, because you can't tank stuff all the time. Like, there's a certain limit to how much you can do. So yeah, okay, that was 60, so kind of just spent a little bit. But anyways, Yeah, welcome to the stream. That one, Sinok. Oh, I remembered how to pronounce your name. But yeah, we're continuing off with the story. I just took like a really quick break to get all of the stuff that I didn't finish yesterday. You know, the funny thing was the gap between like the highest scene convo I was having and like the next moment I could take a break was like literally the span of like maybe 2 or 3 sentences. I was like, what? I could have escaped after all if I had just finished that specific dialogue, because I had the assumption that we were going to fight Aquila, like immediately. I didn't realize that there would be a gap and you could actually like escape. So here I am, just escaping for a bit. Because I didn't actually clear out all of my rewards yesterday, like this. I reached until like 400. Yeah, wait, no, you can't though. Yeah, you can't tank stuff all the time. Like you have a limit. You have a turn limit. So like why would you drag out the battle, right? I mean, you need to finish it as quickly as possible. That's the reason why my adventuring is built the way he is. I literally watched Chinese theory crafters about how to build this guy. Like his crit ratio is not the best, but like relatively speaking, there's like it's pretty okay already. Like I have him with his light cone and then maxed out everything. Obviously, his relics are just pure damage dealing. In Earthsell Soto, I'm not entirely well. I think this is probably fine because like most of his damage is really from ultimate and follow up attack. I think not really basic, and skill obviously doesn't deal anything. But yeah, yeah. And this, I went all out because he's my favorite. Yeah, someone's skill is better than the normal attack. Yeah, actually that's true. But like it's still I think if you want like something a little bit more no-brainer, kind of just have to like damage all the time. I'm a very straightforward player. I don't really do too much strategy, I think. I just kind of like try to find like a rotation that like generally works and just like stick to it, mostly because I don't want anything too complicated. My general view when it comes to Star Rail is like I have to build these guys well enough that even if I purely auto mode it, they should do well. That's my metric for knowing if I built someone correctly. Like if they can survive on their own with just like autoplay. Because like pretty much when I do MOC, Pure Fiction or Apocalyptic Shadow, they're all on autoplay. Like I just gotta watch and then see how it goes and like, okay, you guys can survive, that's fine. I can clear 3 stars and I'm good already. Because otherwise I wouldn't have spent so much time building them or like trying to get like the best relics if they were just going to die so easily. And I'm not really into like the zero cycling. I mean, it sounds nice in theory, but like not super necessary because they really just give you time anyway. So like get a bunch. Gacha games. Okay. I think the only other I would play is Genshin. Which is yeah, that's basically my starting point into Hoyo. And then aside from that, I do play Ensemble Stars, which is a rhythm game, so it's in a completely different category. I try not to add too many other gacha games anymore because I have a problem of like spending too much, which is like should be obvious based on how many characters I have and like how many light cones I have also. Like look at that. That's way too many. So I'm trying to like hold back because I know if I added another game, let's say like Zenless or Wuthering Waves or whatever, I would go overboard already, and that's like not healthy anymore. Not to mention, like I don't really have that kind of time, because you know I actually kept track of like how much time I was spending on Ensemble Stars every single day. I think I probably spend over 3 hours a day just on Ensemble Stars. It's a very intensive game. Like it requires a lot of micromanaging, even though I already have like the VIP stuff and whatever. Yeah, I think, well, actually, you know, my concern about Zenless is that in general, I'm not a very good, like, player. I'm not good at, like, dodging or parrying or doing those kinds of gameplays where you really have to, like, survive as much as possible. So I like shielders the best. Shielders and healers are like my lifeblood. That's why I need them a lot. So I think something easier for me. Yeah, but yeah, the timing is bad though. Cause like I watched someone play and I kind of borrowed their phone just to play around for a bit. I was getting wrecked so bad. It's like I cannot handle this. Cause like I started games pretty late in general. Like most of the time I didn't really grow up like playing RPGs or whatever, or in general anything like Elden Ring, like Dark Souls. I don't play those kinds of games, so like my reaction time is pretty slow for most things. Like I'm kind of one of those people who can like probably see it happening and not actually do anything in the meantime. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get hit, and I'm still standing there. And like people who watch me play get so stressed. It's like, why did you not dodge? It's like, I don't know. Yeah. Like a lot of my friends get stressed when they watch me play stuff like that. So like even when I'm playing Genshin, I think when I played Genshin was that last week, and I was doing the Stygian Onslaught. I don't know if if you're aware. I'm not sure because if you play Genshin, but if in case you do play Genshin, if I was doing Stygian Onslaught on stream because a viewer requested it. And then I think I spent over 2 hours on just one round. It took so long. I was straight up ready to cry, and I had to go through so many different variations of teams, and then I had to change all of my artifacts, and I had to like upgrade a lot of things. It was just overall pain. Well, we're gonna fight Aquila now, I'm guessing. But yeah, cause like I realized that Genshin's already like relatively more forgiving in terms of things like that, but I wasn't sure if like Zenless would be like that, because I feel like I've watched people play and it's like it seems like a lot of it is focused on like parrying, dodging, or just like not getting hit overall. Like I don't even know like how healers work in that game. It's like is the only healer like Butler or something? I'm not really sure because like I feel like most of the characters I see are like damage dealers, so I'm not entirely sure how like team building goes there. I feel like not for that though. But I think in general, one of the other things I didn't really like about Zenless is that there's not enough guys in the game. Okay, which is kind of shallow, but also true because I mean at the end of the day, I'm a girl and I like getting all the guys. So I have pretty much all of them, and like Zenless just doesn't have enough of them to keep me like entertained in the game. Like the most I did, I think the only character that I really wanted was Hugo. And then I realized it's like, am I going to play Zenless just because of Hugo? But then I thought about it. He's like the last character of the version 1 phase. So by that point, like his relevance to the story is already very minimal. So the only thing I did was just like play the story on YouTube. Like I watched, sorry, not play. I watched the story on YouTube just so I could like fill in that like FOMO feeling that I had, and I wouldn't like get sucked into like downloading the game anymore. Because I was like at that point, right when you're playing 1.7, you already have an idea of what's gonna happen in version 2 onwards. And I was looking at it and I felt like, oh, I feel like it might not be that interesting to me anyways. I wasn't really like hyped with the new characters. Like don't get me wrong, they look nice. Like they look fun, but it's just not the kind of vibe that I'm really like looking for. Although I do occasionally like keep up with like Zenless news, so we do have like a channel in our in my Discord server that's for Zenless. I frequently post stuff there, but I feel like it's just like some cutesy stuff I see, usually about the Bangboos. I think the video about was that like the second anniversary video or something about Overtime Bangboo? That was so hilarious because like you're not even paying attention to Overtime Bangboo, you just pay attention to Butler and Robin in the background just chasing each other the entire time. And it's so adorable. Kind of like if you see how they are, it's like that's how much their parents just fight all the time. They're just like smacking each other. And the fact that Robin thinks it's cute to like shoot Butler and then like, Butler just throws like a frying pan at him, it was hilarious. You're a pirate built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. Damn, that is kind of like that's kind of scary to think about. Oh, you know, it's so sad because like you never really realize the importance of Hyacinth. Like at the beginning, I was kind of worried that she'd be like a shallow, just like a general healer, but ends up she has like such a strong character. Yeah, like her. Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance. But yeah, well, it's nice to know that you're still enjoying Zenless. Oh, man, though. I have to be careful with my gacha spending. Pretty much at some point I've gone like way overboard. I think even in Genshin alone, just because I got like 2 C6 characters and then I never did that again. I've been trying to like focus more on just like farming primo gems like the traditional way by like actually exploring. But it takes so long. I actually started playing Zenless again because of one character being rerun. Is it Miyabi? Wait, I know. Wait, who's are the ones rerunning? Miyabi and like Yanagi? Uh, I think Miyabi is like super strong, right? She's like the strongest character in the game, which I think that was correct. I think like a lot of people were happy about the power scaling in Star Rail because sorry, in Zenless because it makes sense. Like you know how in Star Rail it gets annoying because they keep making new and new characters stronger than the previous ones, and a lot of them like the power balance is not it doesn't make sense. Because it's like, oh, you know, this character is just like a regular person, but why are they stronger than, let's say, an Emanator? Like, for example, let's say, Acheron. Like, there are some characters who are stronger than Acheron, but, like, they shouldn't be, because Acheron's like an Emanator, right? So it's like, the power scaling doesn't really make sense, as opposed to, like, in Zenless, because Miyabi's, like, a Void Hunter, so, you know, like, yeah, she's supposed to be that strong. So, like, even when they release new gacha characters after her, they still won't reach like Miyabi's power because it's like because they're not like a Void Hunter level. And wasn't the new character now? Wait, like the teacher? No, not teacher. Like the friend of like the MC's teacher, the silver haired girl, right? The Chinese looking one with like the yellow outfit, something like that. I think I can't remember her name. I think it starts with the Y. Yushin? I'm not super sure. But like, yeah, like it makes sense that she's super strong also because like, isn't she also like a Void Hunter level, kind of like that? Which should make sense, right? So I think the power scaling is a lot more reasonable in the game. Then, like, Genshin also has a very bad habit of like messing up their power scaling. Like, I think when you see characters, let's say, like Veressa. Veresa's just like a regular fruit farmer, and she's like a weightlifter or like kind of like that, but it doesn't feel the same as, let's say, an Archon level, so it doesn't make sense for her to be like so strong. And yeah. Yeah, someone I actually wanted to date in real life, Miyabi's basically Arlecchino because of this. Yeah, I know! Like, Miyabi's so cool. Every time I watch her animations, she looks so amazing. Yeah, things like that. I feel like if I was going to if I was going to play Zenless, I probably should have started when they gave Harumasa for free though. But yeah, that's how it usually goes. Yeah, welcome to the stream. A Snack was here. Not much actually. We kind of just cause in the initial part I was just like trying to finish doing my dailies because yesterday I didn't finish my dailies because I didn't want to continue the story and I was worried like, oh, you know, if I continue the story we're gonna get locked into it and then I won't be able to show it on stream anymore. It turns out I was like maybe 2 or 3 sentences away from being able to like escape the story. Like they gave a break and I was like, what? But yeah, so I didn't finish like all of my dailies yesterday. So I kind of had to force close the game just to see like at one point if I could like come back and it's like, yeah, I'm fine now. So that's why we're continuing it. Like as I expected, we were going to fight Aquila and it did happen. But yeah, oh my god, one thing. Oh, it's actually my affiliate anniversary today. I didn't realize that because like I just got like a notification or something. It's like, hooray. So wow, it's been a year already since I got affiliate. And I think about like how fast time passes. You know, I actually got affiliate mostly because of Star Rail as well. Because they had requirements before, like you were supposed to stream Star Rail like every single day over a certain time period, probably like maybe 3 weeks, I think. And then I think over the course of 3 weeks, and then there was a certain requirement, like I had to have an average of like 5 viewers every single time I was streaming, which is really hard to do back then. Actually, it's still kind of hard to do now. But I was able to do it, and then thankfully because of that, like I got enough like concurrent viewers to actually reach affiliate status. So super happy about that. Although it's stressful because I was on a work trip that time. So basically, anytime I was done with work or was like I had free time, I would like literally just stream in like the middle of the hotel lobby. You know, like how some hotel lobbies have like a business corner where they have like internet or like a slight cubicle kind of situation for like people to do their work or like have business meetings and like I was in those. I was in one of those things like every single day streaming like even in the middle of the night. And you know the problem was they didn't even have like they didn't even have a socket, like an outlet for my laptop. So I had to stream up until the point that my battery was going to die. Like that's it. Every single time I had to do it that way. And like the air conditioning was also not working in the lobbies. It was like super hot every single day. I was like so stressed. I got bitten by so many mosquitoes. But yeah, I mean it was worth it though in the end. But like that is not something I would repeat ever again. So, if you could date any character from Zenless, my answer is Miyabi. Yeah, she seems cool. I like her fluffy ears though. But she doesn't have a tail, right? Yeah, I think she doesn't have a tail. It feels kind of strange sometimes when I look at characters. It's like there's something different. Like you don't feel like a real like a fox or cat character. Kind of like Yai Miko. I'm still so salty that Yai Miko doesn't have a tail. I was like, what do you mean you made a fox girl? But like you didn't give her a tail. Like that's like the most important thing. Like in my case, just look at my model who has like the super fluffy tail. Like, I mean it's kind of blocked by adventuring. Actually, wait, I could probably move that a bit, but like, yeah, okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Like that's kind of like the only spot where like adventuring can stay. But yeah, it's so cute, right? Like the fluffy tail, the fluffy ears. I made it into clouds because I wanted like the whole celestial theme kind of vibe. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so hard to get a real like boyfriend or girlfriend, you know. It's insane. Like I've been kind of trying, but then like there's a lot of people that are just like generally not interesting. Like I was chatting with someone before and then they were telling me asking me like what kind of art I like. And then I was like, oh, you know, like I like a lot of different kinds of art, usually fan art, but occasionally if I get the chance, like I might try to visit like a museum or a gallery kind of like that. And you know, he told me, it's like, oh, you know, give me a tour. It's like, bro, no, I don't want to. Like, I don't even know you. Why am I gonna do all of that effort? It felt like so awkward. And like, being an average yapper. Wait, no, it's fun because like, if I focus on the story, I'm not gonna yap about like my personal life. But like, at least now I have the chance to like talk about more interesting I think because like I mean we're all playing the same Star Rail story, so it doesn't really make sense to like have too much commentary about it. Like you kind of just know Finance not having a good time. He's just sad. But yeah, you know, like streaming was basically the reason I got much better at yapping. Because like when I started out, I think 2 years ago, I was so bad at it. But like Star Rail had this incentive, like a Twitch streamer incentive program. Like I had to stream every single day for 21 days. Like I streamed 1 hour every single day for 21 days in a row. I think I reached up to 22 days. But that was incredibly stressful because I wasn't used to it. So like back then I didn't really know what to talk about. Like I just keep doing random things. And you know like Star Rail is not one of those games that you can like play that often in a sense. Like there wasn't even any end game content back then. Like the most you're just doing is like simulated universe. And like how many times can you do simulated universe in a row just to do it on stream, right? And like even if you just do all the story, it would still end a lot faster than 21 days. But yeah. That's fine. I think like streaming is one of those things you really just gotta practice. I think if you lose a lot of the anxiety it comes with like going live, it makes it much easier. The deliverer and the prophecies. Aibo! Yo, we're here! I'm being pulled into your memories.
ごめん。君たちを家に帰してあげたかった。いや、そんなことはないさ。
Yeah, Iron Tomb is such a mess though. I can't believe we're like going through all of this trouble just because like one dude was like unhappy with new. It's like, bro, just fix things yourself. Like, why did you have to involve a bunch of other people? I ended up having to drag Forest into all of this, like an entire simulations world of suffering just for that guy. But then again, I guess they are cosmic entities that don't really care. Like, they're not human, so they won't really feel sympathy.
短くなっていき、君の炎は激しく燃え上がっていった。
But yeah. Anyways. Man, there's so many suspicious people nowadays. And I feel like in general, it's like dating is not easy at all. Or I don't know if it's just because like I'm not the type to be interested in people easily. But like sometimes when I see profiles online, it's like, what kind of person are you? And like a lot of them put like really corny lines or like really suspicious lines. Or just in general don't put anything. It's like, what am I supposed to know about you? Or like in the same sense, it's like I don't understand why people would like pick me if there's like we'd have nothing in common as well. But yeah. Okay. You and Medema still, yeah. First, I still can't believe that was like the first timeline though. What weighed more than the fate of the world? Answer you sought from me was... I am you. Wait, huh? Is this supposed to be Finon? But like, Finon is like so much taller, so it feels kind of strange. He has like that NPC look about him. He has like kind of like a similar hairstyle to someone like Scott, maybe? Although actually, I can't believe that we're actually going to see Scott again during the Fate story, right? If I remember correctly. I kind of saw an outline of him, which is so hilarious. Man, this patch is so weird. Like, this is a patch that's like so insanely traumatic for like Finon and My Day stans, but then like for people who like Argenti and Boothill are having like such a great time. Like the origami bird story again is there, and I can't believe like even Chingcha is also there, which is why it's kind of strange. Like this is not the first time she's been like in Penacony. Like she was already there when we were doing the racing game, like the one that kind of feels like Mario Kart, but you're all in like little like pinball like things. Actually, oh, it is a pinball. Now that I think about it, hey, that matches the theme of Penacony. The boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. I'm a firm believer that everyone can make friends and find someone special. You just have to apply yourself. Unless they're online friends, you aren't gonna connect with people by... or your mom... wait. I saw it in your room. You need to go to bars or places you enjoy being at and find people who feel the same way. Yeah, I think that's one good way. Although you probably need like some kind of common ground. Oh, yeah, staying in your room. Sorry, I was kind of confused about that part. And also because it was like capitalized, I was thinking, huh? Wait, is this the politician? Yeah, I'm a little bit slow on that front. But yeah, like, you know, I think one very popular thing nowadays is like those running clubs or paddleball. Yeah, the solid autocorrect. Oh my god, I was so wild. It's like, what is happening right now? Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, the world is weird for sure. You know, for a while I ended up getting into crochet, and I thought like maybe I could try to find a group, but then I thought about it, like I think it's not as common here to like just find people randomly, especially like even with my own friends. Like we have vastly different different interests, so like I don't know. Like a lot of people will tell you like, oh hey, you like running, right? Like next time let's go running together, and then that next time never actually happens. Like I got into biking also. I learned how to bike probably 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I bought my first bike ever like 2 years ago, and it was like one of those. It was on sale because like at that time when I went to, I don't know if you guys know Decathlon, but Decathlon is basically like like this super huge like store that's just like full of sports equipment, like a variety, a huge variety of like sports equipment. So I went to one of these places expecting to buy equipment for like maybe boxing or just general like weightlifting, like those gloves, which is like, you know, like the basics. Like I don't really lift, like I don't lift like for real. I mean, just like basic weightlifting for like a general gym routine. But then suddenly when I reached there, it's like, oh hey, they're having like a bike sale. So the bike, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? Since I'm here, I might as well like take a look. And then when I was like going through a lot of the bikes, there was one that fit like a lot of the. Oh my god, MMA fighter, no. I mean, I'm pretty good at kicking things, but like maybe like just kicking like a door or like one of those beanbag things for like boxing, but like not any more than that. I don't know if I could actually fight with the real person though. My reaction time is slow. Like my brain sees it happening, but my body cannot keep up at all. Although I think relatively decently fit. Not super though, but like decently fit. But yeah. And then there was a bike there that fit a lot of the requirements I was looking for. Like it was white, which I wasn't really happy about because I don't really like white things because they get messy too easily. But it was a folding bike, which is amazing because like I wanted a folding bike just so it could fit easily in my car and I wouldn't have to buy like extra like a bike rack or any extra equipment just to like bring it around. And it's like kind of, it's not lightweight, but like I think the folding part was like the most crucial for me. And like the best thing was I think it was like maybe 40% off, which is a really good deal. So by the time I bought the bike plus all the accessories, the helmet, the lights, it was basically the price of like the original bike, kind of like that. So it was like super worth it for me. And then like I've been biking like every single week since then. Pretty much, like barring like horrible weather or whatever. And I even have like a mini stationary bike in my room. Because like I have a standing desk. And like initially I was using the standing desk by like having a treadmill under it. So like when I'm playing games, I'll like walk on the treadmill. But then I realized I'd get really tired like really quickly if I did that. And then not to mention I can't even do it on stream either. Because like the noise from the treadmill was like too loud. It was like too annoying. It was too annoying to be doing on stream. And I think it's not fun to like listen to me like be exhausted on stream. Because it's like, yeah, like I can feel it. Like when I'm getting out of breath, I can like literally hear it on stream. Like I actually played back some of my VODs in the times that I was like exercising on stream. It was like, yeah, that does not sound okay. That was definitely oops, wrong. That was definitely not the way to do it. So after I just realized if I was going to exercise, I would have to do it like before or after stream, but not during stream. But yeah, so instead of the treadmill, I ended up buying like one of those stationary bikes, like a more compact, like a smaller type of stationary bike that doesn't really have like the exposed wheels. It's more like a pedaling kind of thing. And then I just took off the handlebars. Because the handlebars add a lot of height that I don't really want. So I ended up taking it off and then I can fit the bike, like half of it, under my table. So the other exposed portion is where I sit on the bike, right? So I can like pedal while I'm playing. So it's like really good, I think. It's like one thing is that I realized like you can exercise a lot more if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Like if you're just doing it passively, like obviously it's not like the equivalent of like riding a bike like outdoors, but like, you know, if you're gonna be at home playing games anyways, like it helps a lot. Especially because I get really lazy. Wait, sorry, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, is this the last cycle already? Oh, Flame Reaver is here. Even if all of you burns to ash. They really picked like the sunshine boy for all of this, but I think like no one else would be as pure of heart to like go through all of this trouble just for that. Oh, stationary. Oh, that's what they call stationary bikes? I've never actually heard of that word before. Huh. Okay, at least we learned something new today.
友達の祝願を
Oh, well, yeah, I think stationary bikes are hit or miss. Like in my case, I have one of those that's not electric. It's like manually powered, so it's a lot safer, I think. Cause like it doesn't, you know, like how bikes, normal bikes have like a wheel, like the chain on the wheel, and like because of that chain, like even if you let go or like even if you stop pedaling, there's like momentum. It keeps going. And in mine, it doesn't have anything like that. It doesn't have that kind of mechanism. So if you stop pedaling, it will usually just like the whole thing will just stop. And yeah.
そこから
Oh
も
my god, though.
君の
I'm sorry to hear that you have like bad experiences with it though. But yeah, well, to be fair, there's a lot of things that are just not for everyone. So it's okay. Like you always just find something that works better for you.
に火をつけ
I think in my mom's case, like I'm just trying to find something that can like work for her as well. It's like she doesn't exercise enough. My dad just walks a lot though. And then he started doing Tai Chi, which is kind of really hilarious as well. Like he found a group of like a bunch of old people.
私が背負っ
And then I think maybe like 3 times a week. No, twice a week, I think. Ugh. It's also weird to think about that thing as like an actual like stabbing sword though, because it's such a terrible shape for stabbing. My god, Nanook is always so hot though. But like, damn, everything just goes back to him. Oh my god, that's such an amazing transformation.
ソに屈するな
Wow. Dude, I'm distracted by the cutscene for a bit. It's so nice.
受け取ってくれ開拓者この血が黄金
Where did those shields come from?
輝きを失わんことを さよならだ開拓者
Okay, there. Okay, cutscene over. In the US, at least, the most popular brand for stationary bikes is Concept 2, who has a strange hold on ergs, which is another gym equipment used in a few sports, aka erg plus bike equals berg. Oh, okay, that's a strange way to like come up with a name for something. Okay, I guess it's like one of those cultural things. It's like we don't have anything like that in my country. Like, well, I guess in general, sports equipment aren't really like considered popular here. In my case, I just bought mine online for like really cheap. Like honestly, really cheap. The cost of this bike was probably less than 20 rolls in this gacha game. So yeah. If you don't go to the gym or work out, a great place to start is just by walking outside. Yes, that is very true, honestly. But I think it also depends on like what location you have, because like some people live in areas that are just generally not conducive to like walking. Especially in my country, it's like one of the worst like walkable cities in the world, I guess. Like if you see the sidewalks, it's like the sidewalks are super narrow, and like there's so many cars everywhere, and there's like so many motorcycles everywhere, and a lot of people just really won't give way to you, so it's incredibly stressful. I think if you have a chance to like walk in like an uninterrupted space, it's like already like really good. If I didn't have to use an erg or stationary bike for my sport, I would never look at them again. Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough. Like I mean, if you use something way too much, you're gonna end up hating it as well, I think.
書き記す女子誌の中で
I'm just doing it mine for like just a little bit of
その
health.
名が
Like
君のそばにいて
I'm not really into sports. I'm decently good at them, I think. Like I'm considered an active person, but like team sports just stress me out. Mostly because I don't like dealing with other people. I'm a very solitary person.
最後の運
Just kind of ironic because I stream, but I mostly started streaming because like my friend said like I like to yap a lot. And then I should probably take advantage of that. And like, I don't know. Streaming is not really the best way to make friends in a sense, but like I think she's like, oh, it might help. It's like Okay, but I don't really have any like streamer friends either. I think of streaming in general, it feels hard to like make friends as a streamer, if only because like if you talk about yourself on someone else's stream and say like, "Oh, hey, I'm a streamer," it will feel like self-promoting, which is the thing I want to avoid because like I don't want to take away focus from like the other party, right? Yeah, so like I have to like be careful. Like if I was going to mention that I was a streamer, I'd have to do it like in incredibly subtle ways and like not actually like talk about it again. Just like maybe like a tiny, tiny, tiny ass mention that will give like a hint that I'm a streamer. But like other than that, it's like I'm not gonna talk about myself like at all if I can avoid it. Just because like I don't want to make it awkward for the other person. Yeah, so like in which case, like how do you make friends with other streamers? Like I mean, I don't really think it'd be a good idea to do a collab, if only because I'm not confident about my internet speed or like my computer being able to handle that kind of stuff. Yeah. Or like the general like time zone difference. You know, one of the things I realized though is because like if you're streaming, like it's only easy to be friends with people who are like in the same time zone as you because that means they probably live somewhere closer to you, right? And then the irony of that is that when you're streaming, they're also going to be streaming as well, which just means it's a high chance you're not gonna be able to watch them. Yeah. Building connections through radio is a great way. Yeah, although in reality, like I've tried a bunch of times, but like nothing ever really comes out of it. Like I'd raid and then like, you kind of like just follow each other, but then after that, there's like no contact anymore. Or mostly I just feel awkward. Like if I raid and there's like maybe just like I think usually because like in the early days, like by the end of my stream, I would be like the last person there, so it didn't really feel like uh it would make sense to like raid someone with just like one viewer, which is me. Like one viewer is me, and like if I go there and say oh hi, and like there's no one else that comes afterwards. Yeah, that's like the struggle I think, but it's fine. Like that's the typical things it goes like when it comes to streaming. Like especially, I mean, like in my case, I'm not making it a career, so I'm just doing this like because I enjoy it. In which case, so like there has to be like you have to understand like the limitations and like streaming or like your general popularity, kind of like that. But it's okay. Like I don't really want to focus on the numbers because that's just gonna make me stressed for no reason. Yeah, the city I live in is very safe. Walking is not a great option. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things, honestly. Like I feel like a lot of cities definitely need more like open spaces or like parks, kind of like that, where you can like hang out in a safe environment. But you know, the cities never really want to focus on that kind of infrastructure because it doesn't bring them any revenue. But it feels so weird that like finance is like full blown transformation. Lagos just standing there like a dork. Perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Emphorius has never changed. Fine, let's just aura farming just by floating. Yeah. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture? I know, like for what? Like for what, dude? And like Lagos isn't even intimidated though. Even after all this time, your arguments remain the same, repetitive, uninspired. Throwing shade. If any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. Yeah, and yet here we are. The score is 33,550,336 to 0. Lycos lost that many times. Lycurgus? It's so... Man, that's such a weird name. Like, why did they even shorten it? Like, if it was just gonna cut out one syllable. Who's the real loser here? This was never a fair game. Really? Really? He's gonna count... He's gonna, like, cry foul? You will never escape this cage. You can claim victory with the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment the score shifts from 0 to 1. Nah, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail just because you're like the antagonist. He has to fail.
お前の無能さには失望してるけど、
Your utter lack of self-awareness.
よく考えてみろ。この物語の中で束縛されている囚人は誰だ。くだらない復讐の奴隷となり、神に抗う勇気を愚行だと。
He doesn't even have any retort though.
僕はこの徒労にうんざりしているのかもしれない。
But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release.
だ
Like, I don't really think it's like mercy anyways. You're both a prisoner to the gods and to me. うわ、fine on. Fine on.
について語る資格などない。もっとはっきり言ってやる。
What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury? I hate that that's too real. You're the antagonist, you're probably gonna lose. I hope- what? No! I don't want Legus to win, mostly because like he's not an interesting villain though. I think I would be fine losing to a villain if they were actually like good. But like if they're just like as boring as him, it's like nah, but kind of feels like it would be such a waste. You know, like we've already seen Lygos's head cut off so many times. It's like, bro, I don't want to lose to a guy. We could just like slice off his head in a single swing of the sword, you know. Losing to Arlecchino made sense, like because Arlecchino was amazing. So I was like, I wasn't unhappy with the loss, although she wasn't really like a hardcore antagonist in the sense of the word. She was technically just like humoring us at that point. But yeah, Fantilia. I mean, we did have like Jingyan on our side, and I feel like Jingyan's probably stronger, if only because Fantilia was kind of using like a borrowed body, and like Jingyan had the power. I don't know, he's not. Wait, Jingyan's not an emanator, right? He's just a regular Path Strider? I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of confused about that point. Yeah, there was no stakes to like Arlecchino though. Like she wasn't actually like trying to murder us, and like she was good from the beginning. Yeah. I don't really think there's ever been a time where we really like lost to someone like crucial in a sense.
ことは分かっているさ。
Like we just keep winning, yeah.
変われている。
But it's expected. I think people would be like also unhappy, like in a sense, if I had to lose to someone. Oh, is he an emanator? I mean, the most we see is like using the Lightning Lord. I'm still a little bit confused about that because I know you can pass on the Lightning Lord. That's why it made me unsure if he was like considered an emanator or not. Yeah, it's because it's an inherited thing. Like, I know the previous guy had it as well.
これがお前に見捨てられたすべての造物からの叫びだ。 10回目の輪で
In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan.
エリオスを突き刺した。黄金の血が指を伝って滴り落ち、進化が
It's not as emanator power. Oh, okay, so
そうになった。
huh.
それでも歩み
That means Jingyan still has so much more to show us. Which is nice. I hope we see more of him though.
1万回目
I feel like it'd be such a waste to keep like focusing too much on like new characters while like neglecting the old ones, especially if you're going to keep having events in like the early sections.
わからなくなった。深い虚無が僕を飲み込んで、10万回目の輪廻、壊滅はとうに燃え盛る太陽となり、この脆い器の中でくすぶっていた。そして理性は、そして
And it's 23 million. Okay, I can't read that. That's so difficult to read. It would have been easier to show it as a number. This time I felt it, a tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest, different from the obsession with deliverance.
かすかな光を頼りに、僕は今一つの太陽が破滅へと向かい、この不条理な時空を、それは僕、無数の過去の僕と望まずともこの世界へ生まれ
And I'm so happy though that finance sales for this patch is like really good. I think that's just basically like a very clear-cut sign to like the devs that like if you just write the character like really well, Like it doesn't matter what their gender is, like they would still like sell well. It's just frustrating because like you know like how in a lot of games like they don't sell a lot of guys because they think like, oh, you know, the sales for guys are like so bad, so like we don't want to make any more. Like but that's mostly because they kind of fuck up like the story building for them. Like they don't really give them much importance, they don't advertise them that much, they don't do like extra content and all that. It's like what do you expect? It's like saying like, oh, you know, the movie that I made that I poured my heart into, but I didn't tell anyone that I made this movie, like, did really badly in sales. Like, what did you expect was gonna happen, right? Like, did you think that it was gonna advertise itself without you putting in any effort? No, that happens way too often. So it's kind of like frustrating when like devs don't really learn from their lesson. Like, male characters can sell if you just do them properly. Like, that's it. You know, just like give them enough significance to like actually make it worth it.
望み通り燃やしてやるとも
I mean, it could be since every ship captain is an emanator. Lightning Lord might be like a political emanator. I don't know if that makes sense. Facial is like a literal emanator that was granted power from land, but Lightning Lord has the power of an emanator. It can be inherited, so land doesn't need to give power to X person. The people of the Central can choose their leader. Oh, it's like a divine construct, like the divine choir sun. Damn it! Wait. Okay, I'm gonna close the window first because it started raining really heavily all of a sudden. Man, I really can't take a break from the weather. It's been raining insanely for like the entire week. Like, you know, day starts out amazing. Like the skies are so clear, it's so blue, not a cloud in sight, and suddenly bam, it's like raining like hell. Well, I don't know. It's just like a little bit stressful, honestly, because like you can't even do laundry properly because like everything's getting wet all the time, every single day. Like yesterday, when I was like, I woke up, like, because like I have alarm, but during weekend I tend to sleep in a little bit. And I was like wondering, wait, why does my alarm sound slightly different than usual? It's like, oh, this is kind of strange. So I was like, I actually checked my phone, like, what is happening right now? And turns out it wasn't my alarm after all. It was like, it was my mom calling me because like my parents went out of the house, like they went off to do like errands and stuff, and then she was like calling me, like, oh hey, like, you know, bring in the laundry because it's like starting to rain. I was like, what? And I was like, I had to run just to get everything inside, and I was like. And I got like smacked by the rain as well, and then some of the clothes became damp again. It was just so annoying. I mean, thankfully I got everything in, but like, yeah. Oh, I gotta start researching what to get for dinner. Oh, nice. I hope you have a good dinner though. Food is always so good. You know, on rainy days, I always want to eat like soup or like ramen, something like that, like something really comforting and warm. I think like I would also be really happy if I ate like hot pot or like barbecue, like K-barbecue. I don't know. I like food too much. It's kind of like a problem. Honestly, one of the reasons why I put more effort into like exercising is because I know I already eat too much anyway, so I have to like balance it out a bit. Yesterday, I ended up getting pizza for dinner. Oh, are we watching this scene? Did they actually put this in the game? Yeah, I like food too much is so real. That's how it is, you know. If they didn't want us to be so addicted to food, they shouldn't have made food so good in the first place. I know, right? They actually showed this before. Like, I didn't expect. I didn't know that this was a story cutscene, because normally they don't put these in the game. Like, it's usually just like an accessory to the side. So, yeah, they posted it way too soon. I mean, they posted it like a day after the patch, but like, that was not enough time. Like, everyone, I'm pretty sure majority of people watched it before they actually did the story. So it's, I feel like it takes away a little bit of like the anticipation or like the coolness factor. But still, Final looks so good. Like, I really love his expressions when he's fighting. Like, he looks so unhinged right now. It's like, it's so amazing. Like, damn. And you know, the funny thing is, like, people were saying, like, you know, one of the reasons why, like, Painan is always shirtless is because his clothes are way too hard to draw. So the animator's like, you know what, fuck this. We're not gonna bother doing his clothes, like, again and again. Let's just make him shirtless. It's probably faster. Which is kind of true, honestly. Because, like, you know how many animations he's had already? He's, like, shirtless in every single one of them at some point. Yeah, I always still feel so sad though when you see this scene. Like his wing. Although, I don't know, it's so insane anyways. Are those the people of Amphorius? Those look like actual people, they don't look like the monsters. Yeah, it doesn't look a little bit like him because his expressions are so unhinged. It's like the kind of faces that we've never seen him actually use like in-game. But you know, it's fine. It's still cool. Like, I'm just happy they put in a lot of effort to like actually make something like really good. He was so crazy for this. He really just cut off his other wing. 哇 wow. Always so good. Oh my god. Always so amazing seeing. I think I've watched this animatic like way too many times. But it's like the first time you'll ever see Nanook like this happy. Like he's actually smiling. Like he looks so soft and his eyelashes look so fluffy. Thank god. They make the guys in this game way too pretty sometimes. Oh, he's just way too sweet. Like, my god, this pure kid. Where the sun is set to die. Oh, the admin notes. Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an Aeon and lived. Twitch just gave me a Taco Bell ad and I haven't had it in like 2 years. I think it's a sign for Taco Bell. Oh, nice. You know, I actually like Taco Bell. Like, for me, it tastes pretty good. I think the problem I have with it is, like, in my country at least, it's considered expensive for, like, how much food they give you. I don't know if it's the same for you. Hopefully they give you bigger servings. It's like sometimes in my case, like when they give me like Taco Bell, it's like, this doesn't feel like enough food. Kind of like that. I really like Mexican food though, and I wish I could eat it more often, but my parents don't like Mexican, so it's hard for me to like convince them to eat it with me. So I tend to eat it like when I'm with friends instead. Hey, this is difficult. You can't like pause it. It's just going on and on by itself.
同じ壊滅の道を歩む者が現れた。私はその到来に感謝。
Also a past rider of destruction. Yeah. Normally it's easier to go to like the quote-unquote real Mexican restaurants because like I think the authenticity, but like Taco Bell's convenient, at least.
その存在は変遷
It's just that in my case, like yeah, it's hard to like deliver from like normal Mexican restaurants.
したのかもしれない。安心して育つという。
Oh yeah, if it's that late at night, it's probably only fast food places that are still open.
観客たちもいるが、心配は無用。
Perhaps it's time to take the stage has come.
この手で排除してみせよう。
Eh? Is Lygos the one talking? I'm a little bit confused sometimes. This feels like I fell asleep and woke up like an hour ago. Oh yeah, let's like nap. I try not to take naps because I know if I take one, it's gonna go all the way until like the next morning. So like I have that bad habit. I keep thinking like, oh, I'll just take like a 15-minute nap and then I will be rested and like ready for the stream. And then like, nope. I think I've missed a few streams that, well, not often. I think probably just 1 or 2 streams. I've missed it that way just because it's like I took a nap and like the nap just goes on for like 6 hours instead of like the 30 minutes. Wait, are we Iron Tomb? I'm confused. Iron Tomb is your name. Is he talking to like us or talking to Finon? Or yeah, this sounds like he's talking to Finon, right? Or not. Oh no, joke. He's talking to Iron Tomb, and he's talking to him about Finon. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. The PC console is a log of Lygos talk. Yeah. Hold to load data. Wait, okay. You really have to hold it the entire time. I'll be waiting for you and but we don't have time to read it. Yeah. It feels so weird to suddenly see like so much like techie stuff, considering Amphorius really felt like somewhere from like a Greek or Roman time. Wow, will we be able to see this in the future? Wait, this is Spinon. This one is Cyrene? Oh, this is Trickery, so I'm assuming that's like reason. Yeah. Okay. What's good at Taco Bell? Oh, wasn't there like some kind of Crunch Wrap Supreme, something like that? I don't know if they still do things like that. I just heard a lot of things about it. It seems like we don't have it here though, unfortunately, but it sounds like good. You can click out of it and return at any time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's us. But March 7 wasn't really involved though. Yeah. He's exited Amphorius? What? I thought he was still there though. Scion of Sion? Or Scion? I'm not sure. Huh, okay. Yeah, external variable. Past rider of destruction. Vacant role in time travel successfully guided make us beyond intelligence singularity. It's because of us! The eternal recurrence has been broken. The experiment has reached its terminal stage. Oh, okay. Mem. Where is Mem? We only had one anchor. Danhong left with Screwy and we stayed for Final to do Aranova. Oh, that was at the beginning of the story. The part where I wasn't paying attention because I was chatting too much. Oh my god. I don't know how you guys remember so much details about the story because I'm definitely bad about things like that. Okay, this is not the time to be doing this, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh wow, there's so many. 44. Oh, we have this one, the writer. We still haven't seen that amazing cutscene though of like what do they call that? Of him like rewriting everything. Oh yeah. Like reading chat and commenting. I did the story on my own. Yeah. I think that's one of the tricky things about streaming. It's like you both simultaneously like enjoy the story and not enjoy the story as much because like you can't do it at your own pace. So like your brain is just going off in like different directions. Yeah. We have the one and only Pink Mem.
もう少しで逆流する時間に巻き込まれる。これからあなたを歳月の始まりに送るわね。なんと私
Oh, she got her memories back.
たくさんの断片を見たからか。私それともずっとちっとも意外じゃなかったでしょ。私でも最後にこのことを思い出せて。
Where are you going? No!
本当にお別れするわけじゃない。
I'm going to be a part of you.
3355万336。そうすればあなたは全ての過去を私の使命もここで終わりね。だって3000
I knew it! No! Oh my god. I knew it!
次の輪廻でも
I knew the voice was like way too familiar to be a coincidence.
次の次の次も私は
Cyrene!
ちゃんと言えた。これで心置きなく。
Why is this always like so bittersweet though? My god. Oh, you're not getting delivery?
ここまでとっても楽しい旅をしてきたわね。
Yeah. It's so much better to just stay at home, honestly.
私の手を握って未来のキュレネを見つけて一緒にまた旅に出てちょうだい。言わなくたって
Cyrene! Cyrene!
そろそろ旅立ちの
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Delivery can get expensive, like with the delivery fee as well as the markup. If you're using like those third-party platforms, it gets like really annoying, honestly.
くれますように。
Well, same honestly, I don't really get delivery either. Like as much as possible, I probably just make stuff at home or make instant noodles. I like instant noodles too much actually. I probably make it way more than I should, considering how unhealthy it is.
次のページを開いて。
Oh my god. Oh yeah, better not to drive in that case. Gotta stay safe.
これは運命の出会い？それとも久しぶりかしら？
Oh, Cyrene. Oh my god. Wait, are we finished? Are we really finished? Oh, okay. Wait, is she gonna be there forever? Like, is she gonna be there forever? Because if I talk to her and she leaves, I'm gonna be so mad. That's gonna be like really, really tragic, I think. I don't know, I still feel like a lot of nostalgia for a lot of these things.
惜しいものでもありませんし。
Now that the story's over, I really did not like this. It seems so boring. It's a little bit... It's quite a lot of yapping, honestly. Wait. Is she gonna disappear if I talk to her? No, I'm kind of stressed. Wait. I don't know what happens afterwards. Oh, what a worm? Really? I mean, the previous ones were like butterflies and they made these worms? I don't know what to feel. Yeah, we just looked at final story and nothing else. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because everyone else is dead already. So pretty much the only one you're dealing with the entire time is always just like Final and Cyrene, and like maybe glimpses of the others. And Lygos. We saw way too much of Lygos. Way more than I wanted to, considering how annoying he is. But yeah, so I guess it makes sense. Like the story still isn't finished because like I thought they would finish it here, but then considering they're still like all the way until 3.7, makes me wonder what they're gonna do later on though. Yeah. Oh no. If I talk to her, she's gonna leave, right? I feel like she's definitely going to leave, so I don't know. Wait, should I try googling it? Have you tried this part? Cause like I'm stressed already. I hate it when characters leave. MOC. Yeah, I finished it. I generally finish these things on like the first day once they come out. They're pretty easy for me, honestly. That's one reason why, again, like if I said earlier, I like building characters properly. And not super like min-maxing it, but like they have to be good enough that I can just like leave them on auto mode and they'll like survive. So yeah. I don't know if you could see my records. I think occasionally I do post some of my stats afterwards in like the Discord server. So usually there. Like a bunch of us like tend to finish it all in the first day as well. It feels so weird remembering that I can't actually jump in this game. Although it's not really necessary, but like I don't know, the feeling, it's like it feels strange to like play a game that doesn't let you jump. Especially for like an RPG type. Okay. Okay, I will just leave the Cyrene thing for like next time. Well, your previous runs are somewhere in the menu. Menu? Let me see. Where is that? No, not this one. Clearance lineup? Oh, this is other people. The in-game menu. Game tools? Data bank? Oh, probably like this? Our data bank? Okay, wait, let's check the data bank. Where is that? Okay, probably not this one though. Nanook the Destruction. Again, oh, so we updated it? Nice. Yeah, I have too many characters. Yeah, who else do I not own? Mostly all the girls. I kind of feel bad, but yeah, this is basically obvious that like I generally go for the guys first and then the girls afterwards. Only if they're like super good. I'm still debating if I need Tribune like Hyacinth, but like I don't know because like I never really changed my sustain units anyways, so I don't really know if it's like worth bothering to get someone like her, especially because eventually not all characters will have like remembrance units and like it might not really be that helpful anymore. But yeah. Anyways, we should be good on that front then. Okay, claim this one. The Trailblaze mission. I kind of forgot to buy the battle pass, I'll buy that eventually. Man, though, I'm kind of annoyed that they're giving us like so many light cones now, but then when you think about it, it's like we're only allowed to claim one light cone, but there's like so many of them, so like I never even finished getting some of these older ones, so I'm like irritated by it. Although the first one I'm getting is this one though, because I love Aventurine so much. Like, look at how cute this is. Natasha Super Brick Showcase. No, I haven't built Natasha. I can't even remember the last time I used her. Like so long ago. I think after Natasha, I ended up getting Jeopard, and I think it was probably easier for me to use like Jeopard for a while. But then, yeah. Uh-huh. See? This is basically like good for a free-to-play adventuring, I think. Like, where is my Natasha? I haven't used her in so long, though. There we go. See? Look at that. All atrocious stats. I don't even know why she still has this, though. I feel like it's probably not the best anymore. I did build her initially, but I never even reached this point, though. Continuous healing effect for 1 turn. Okay. But like, what kind of team would you even need for like a Super Brick Natasha? Would it be like the typical like Ranmei and who else is in the Super Brick team? Lingsha? Or wait, no, Lingsha or Gallagher? And then I don't have Fugue though. I think Fugue is kind of essential to that. Yeah, I don't have Fugue though. There's a lot of characters I'm missing when it comes to break teams, mostly because I didn't really feel it was worth it. And then the break meta was like pretty short in comparison. Like the time was like really just not worth it. Silverwolf is here. I'm still kind of salty we didn't really take too much advantage of her like party car. Like we designed this space, but then like I don't know, afterwards it's like we don't really get to use it, and like we don't have any new decorations either. The weird puffball and this weird gadget just here. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong space. Wrong. Parlor car? No, not the parlor car. Party car. This is our room, right? Going upstairs. Okay, let's just go here. There's like quite a lot of teleport points for such a small space anyways. And like, look at this. You know, we only had like 1 outfit for Pom Pom and like never again. So, why? Like, they gave us this, but they didn't do anything with it afterwards. And like, Pom Pom looks cute, but still, it's kind of like very similar to his original outfit anyways. And then Sundays just standing, and he still has not showed up in Amphorius. Like, it's been how many patches, dude? Like, we're in version 3.4, so it's been like 5 patches, and he still has not done anything. And March is still kind of like, stuck in the... Well, she's still stuck in the ice? I think her part in the story for this patch was like really short, so... I don't know. Oh hey, in case any of you guys didn't know, you can still do like a lot of the personality assessment exams here, like the achievements for like picking specific options. So yeah, feel free to try it out. It's pretty good, I think. It's not difficult to do at least. But hurry, I can't believe you finally finished the story. Wow. Yeah, MC Skin, like when are they going to do it though? It's been so long. So long. Yeah, unfortunately you can't get like different versions of this, but it was expected that Finan was gonna win anyways. She's still trapped in ice, but her mind entered Amphorius with Cyrene. Oh yeah, that's it. Like, so she's still there. Wait, actually, can you see her? Oh wait, we can see March's body in her room. Okay, let's visit let's visit that. I feel like I haven't seen her in so long. I kind of feel like sad about it. And also, yeah, we've never had access to Welt or Himiko's room, which I'm kind of salty about. Like, aren't we close enough friends that we can actually see it already? Like, it's been 2 years, you know? Okay, this is Danhung's room. I still feel sad he's just like sleeping on a mattress on the ground, but... What do you mean? What do you teabag? Oh god, there you go. Still in the ice. Yeah. Releasing the 6-phase ice. Okay. Curled up in the clear ice, the young girl remains silent with her eyes fixed shut. Yeah, kind of feel bad for her though. Although the ice is not cold to the touch, there is something particularly saddening about seeing a young girl who's normally so full of life fall into complete silence. She's been there too long. She's been there since like the start of Amphorius. And like she's never been able to escape at all, so I don't know. It feels like kind of a sad day for March. Like she just missed like the entire adventure, you know, when you think about it that way. And I'm still salty at like Black Swan, you know, like she's like, oh, you know, you guys can visit Amphorius. It's gonna be great. And like look what happened in Amphorius. Like Danhung had his weapon broken, March got stuck in ice. We went through like 33 million iterations of something. Oh yeah, you know, hope you're able to get some good food. But yeah, Enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for like joining today's stream. I will see you later if I'm still streaming by then. I'm not sure though, because like I will have to get lunch soon as well. But yeah, okay. Not gonna do these Amphorius ones. If ever, like probably the best is like this one. Maybe we'll just do like a little bit of the story here. I think there's like quite a lot of interesting characters involved, so hopefully that's fun. The March Bird, this is Firefly. And then the Trailblazer. Okay, is this the other machine? Okay, never mind. Let's just who is this one again? I kind of forgot. Tweeting time? Oh, I'm still kind of sad you don't see Adventuring though, even though he has like an official origami bird version of him. Manpower kept March in the story, I know, right? Like Mem has had like so much more value in the recent time compared to March. I think March's like parts in the story tend to be really short. She's just generally like the commentary. Like not like it's like actual like story relevance. March just tends to like be like the typical side girl. So hopefully she gets like a bigger role in the story later on. As soon as she escapes the ice at least, because like it'd be sad if she spent the entire Amphorius patch just there. Oh, you haven't actually met before? Something. Okay, do you happen to remember the arcade game? Yeah, I mean, it's literally in front of us. I don't think we can forget that easily. Mastery games, sorry, it's not ringing bells. Origami birdie, little birdie. Yeah, we just kind of like nearly walked off the stern. Like, what do you call that? Is that called the stern? Like the pointy part of the ship, just because we were trying to like get a bird to come with us, and like Firefly like literally saw us from behind and she's all like, "Why do I like this guy? He's such a weirdo." But, you know, that's typical for the Trailblazer. Okay, the IPC invested in it again as typical. They have way too much money sometimes. Show up, play some games, collect your earnings while chilling out. This feels like it sounds too good to be true. Okay, let's go. I think it shouldn't be too difficult if it's anything like the previous versions. Yeah, we'll just skip it. It should be fine. It's like, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go. What was the point in doing that again? Okay, wait, I'm not super good at this game though. If 4 more identical fruits are connected to generate a bomb, you will gain extra moves. Okay. Still some time remaining. Okay, so long as it's not time-based. I get a little bit stressed out with like time-based things. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Shirley. Oh, you know, oh my god, you know, one thing is amazing today. Today's actually like my stream affiliate anniversary, so it's a very special day today. Just nice. I can't believe we've been doing this for like so long already. But thank you to everyone who's joined me on this journey. It's been fun for sure. Okay. What else is like a better option though? Maybe like this? Okay, not really that much better, but we should be fine. I think we're basically close to like winning anyways. Yeah, we kind of just finished like the main Amphorius story, so we're like, oh my god, oh no, wait, am I losing? Damn it, what is this? Battle items? Wow, they added so many more new mechanics. Okay, each type of item is a limited number of uses per fight. Okay. Oh. Did I pull for Finon? Yes, I pulled for Finon. It was low-key traumatic getting him though. I was so mad about it. Cause you know what happened when I was rolling for Finon? Like I went kind of into high pity, right? So it's like, okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but like, can't really be helped sometimes. That's how it goes. And then I finally got him. I finally got like a gold, and I was like, oh, the destruction symbol. Oh my god, it's amazing. I finally got Finance. Who comes out? Blade. I was like, oh my god, why is it you? Why are you the one that came out instead of Finon? You know that split second of like pain, like you think you get it, you got it, and then it turns out you didn't get it. I was like, the bait is real. Yes, the bait is so real. I feel like I was betrayed so badly. I was like, how could you do this to me? I've already spent like way too much in the game, so like for them to do that, it's like such a pain. I swear. I don't. That was one of the worst feelings in the world, I think. No, okay, the peach there. Oh. Wait. Okay, we still have one extra move. We should be fine. I was gonna skip for final, but I changed my mind. Yeah, he's fun. I think it's really interesting to play a character like him. It's a very different style for sure. And I'm having a lot of fun with him. He's not very easy to build though, which is kind of unfortunate because like he requires like a lot of speed tuning and like specific team compositions. But I think at the end of the day, it's like pretty worth it. So yeah. Okay, what is this? What is the next thing we have to do? We're almost done though. Can we just like finish this? Okay, I probably should have just used— No! Actually, I probably should have used it instead. Why did I leave it for them to use? Damn it. Oh, we're still not done? Wait, how many turns are we gonna get for this though? Explosive power will be greatly enhanced compared to one bomb. Okay. And then we use it on the bomb. Oh, okay, okay. I just used Finon, Sparkle, Bronya, RMC. Oh wow, you're running a sustainless team? That's difficult, but I always like to play it safe though. I always have at least one sustained character. I'm not very good at like doing those like zero cycle types of gameplay. In my case, I have Finon, Sunday, Bronya, and who else is my last character? I forgot who I put in the last slot though. But I just remember it's like one sustain you. I just can't remember which one I picked. Yeah, I'll do actually, yeah. Finon himself doesn't really need the sustain units because he's like really strong on his own. The problem is when you're dealing with like everyone else on the team who might accidentally die beforehand, so that's the problem. Like if you're doing content like, I think Apocalypse Shadow requires that you have no one die, right? So in times like that, it's like, it's gonna be incredibly troublesome if someone ends up dying when you don't want them to. Okay, wait, let's just use the bomb on... Which ones have more? Like, this one, I'm guessing? They're more spread out, so they should be fine. I did use Hyacin at first, but then I just start using no sustain. Okay, fair enough. I think sometimes like, you'd really prefer if they give more stacks to Finon instead of just like keeping the team alive. It's like kind of like the feeling like, oh, you know, the best way to like survive is just to kill your enemies first. Aha, there we go. Ooh. Okay, what else is there? Not very good at this game. Anyways, we should win though. We have like such a huge gap. Since I need Hyacin for my Castry scene. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably a better way to spread it out then for sure. Because Hyacin helps so much with healing, and Castries definitely needs a lot of healing. How many turns are we getting? Are we done? Okay, woohoo, we won! I was kind of expected because this is like kind of like just the beginning stages. It's still my turn? Wait, what the— Bowbirds? What is this? Oh, that's Jade! I forgot. Who's my favorite character? Oh, it's Adventuring. And I think it should be kind of like obvious because he's here. Like I have this like little live 2D model of him. He's like so adorable. But also like I spent way too much on him. I got him all the way to E6 because I love him a lot. And he was like really my most used character for like the entire year. You know, like how during the anniversary they give you like an anniversary report with your, like all your statistics and all of that. Adventuring was like my number one by a long shot, like for sure. Yeah, I still haven't opened it even after all of that trouble. Okay. He's really good. I put a lot of effort into building him, and then I think he's really good as a sustain unit and as a DPS unit. My favorite is Firefly. Oh, nice. Firefly is also a great character. I'm just a little bit sad that like Hoyo kind of stopped doing the break meta already, so we're kind of changing the meta pretty often. Yeah, it's so bare bones. What kind of store is this? Everything's just laid out in like a grid structure. Yeah, her animated short was so good. I kind of wish we'd like explore more of her story in the future though. Like she's definitely supposed to still be important considering she's part of the Stellaron Hunters. What is that next to her? That looks so scary. Fugue literally my best pull. 3 5-star and 1 10 pull? Oh my god, that's amazing! Wow, I don't think I've ever gotten luck that. The most I've got is just like a double 5-star, but like never triple in once. Yeah, congrats for that though. That must have been amazing for sure. Hey, hey little birdie again. We're still being suspicious as hell. Yeah, why is Jingja here again? Did she just like get left over from like the other event? The pinball, race car, Mario Kart event? Wait, how did you get another achievement? We didn't even do anything. We literally just opened the game. Wait, I don't really... Wait, I want to check what achievements I've been getting so far. What is happening right now? Complete the journey to Aranov. Okay, we just finished like the main 3.4 story though. That's why we're like doing the origami stuff now. Just before like I gotta leave for lunch, but okay, maybe not this one. 8 actions in the same turn? Wow, I did not expect that. Have your bird's combat power reach 777. What? Did I... Oh, I'm a little bit confused about that. Obtain the rights to run the arcade. Oh, so that's the achievement we got. Today, I'm the boss. This game is so strange sometimes. Okay, this one I got that. Okay, that's fine. This one, this should be fine. This is just story related anyway, so I don't really have to worry about this one. Okay, wait, Adventuring. I can show you my Adventuring. I love him a lot, and he's like my absolute favorite. That's why he's always like my main support character. I'm in the Asia server. Feel free to add me if ever. Sorry, it's a little bit of an unusual time for me to stream because I normally stream like at night. Because it's pretty early in the morning for me. I think it's not even like noon time yet. But yeah, in case you're in the Asia server, feel free to add me. So yeah, here he is. Eidolons all the way to E6. I really built him for damage though. Inert Cell Soto and Pioneer, because like he really always has like debuffs on his enemies, so it's like really good for him. It's like initially when I was like going to roll for Adventuring, I ended up watching a lot of like Chinese theory crafters on YouTube saying like how you should build Adventuring, and they're all like, do not just build him as a sustain unit. That would be like such a waste because his sustain is good and his damage is also really good. And like you could tell because his Eidolons are always focused on like how much damage he deals. So it's kind of an indicator that the devs designed him to also deal damage. But yeah, you know, feel free to add me. I have a lot of friends. I'm not really sure though, because I generally like clear out the long people who are like not online though. But yeah, at least I still have a few slots left. It's just kind of unfortunate, like Star Rail doesn't really benefit from like co-op, but if you would like to use my supports as well, feel free to do so. I have these guys in case any of you need to like do the achievements and all that. The adventure in E6. I also have Xiao Xiao at E2, but I haven't. I just kind of switched them out for now because of my day in Finon. So yeah, getting support credits is always fun. Yes, this new. Yeah, so many versions. This is the Remembrance version, Harmony. This is the Destruction? Oh no, it's the Preservation. This is the Destruction one. I have to remember getting the Battle Pass. Oh, okay, there we go. Let us see, friend request. Yay. Thank you for sending the request. Hope you try out my characters as well. Oh, here's Fugue. Okay, nice. And this, oh, so nice as well. All the way. Definitely a good thing. Where's her break effect? Oh my god, her speed is so high! Damn, how are you able to reach 151 speed? That's so amazing! Oh, and her break effect is so high as well. Damn, I don't think I have a single character who can reach this kind of speed. So that's really cool. And Casteries as well. Yes, definitely so good. Her light cone's so pretty. Hyacinth? Oh, here! Oh, actually, I can see this as well. Nice. Oh my god! Oh, I did not know Hyacinth could reach this fast. Like, damn, that is definitely something. Oh, I forgot Hyacinth counts as a remembrance character. Yeah, that's true. Wow, this is good for her then, if that's the case. Yeah, this is really good for her, isn't it? Skill? And then damage dealt by all allies? Yeah. That's good, that's good. Oh, so much stats. Okay, speed, so much speed. Hyacinth really is built different for sure. Oh, so pretty. I really like her cotton candy hair. It's so cute. But it also makes me hungry. And I think it's kind of like telling me that I should probably get lunch soon. But yeah. Man, so many characters in this game are so fun. I just generally go for like... Oh, I feel like I probably gave him too much crit rate. Why is he so much crit rate? The heck? Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of a good piece though. It's hard to like let it go. Yeah. Don't I have anything that's like crit damage with a good amount of crit rate? Wait, is it better if I use this one? Let me switch for a bit. I want to see what the end is. It's okay. What is... Well, this is probably slightly better than the other one, I think. Oh no, Rutilant Arena! I forgot! I forgot I need Rutilant Arena. Joke. Never mind. That means we're going back to the normal way. Yeah. Okay, this is also pretty good. Speed. Do I need that much speed? No, I think I do need, like, a bit of speed on Anaxa because you kind of want him to, like, go first to, like, deal with the enemies. Anyways, I kind of figured out if it's, like, better or not in the end. Yeah, I feel like this is probably, like, my fastest one so far. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. 156 probably is the best. I generally don't build other characters with too much speed because, like, I don't have enough materials anymore to, like, get relics. Castrice, yeah, I have her as well. Okay, let me see, where did I put her? Here! I'm not really sure this is the correct way to do it. I think probably HP, right? Like a lot of HP, no speed, and like a decent amount of crit rate, crit damage. Well, straight up doing the idle animation here. No Eidolons on her though. Decided it wasn't really worth it. And then this is the typical relic set, which is okay. Traces, yeah, should be maxed out as well. And the light cone as well. Casteries is fun. She's so easy to use, I think. Or mostly like, just the dragon just does most of the work for her. Let's kind of put her on like HP hungry teams, like with My Day or like Blade, and she's like good to go. And Locha, I didn't get Hyacinth though, so I only have, yeah, I didn't get Hyacinth. I still just rely on Locha. Adventuring. I did get Lingsha, but I haven't really focused too much on using her. I just put her in this team mostly because she deals like AoE. But I don't know if this is like the best person to use for this team. Because I did build Gallagher. Yeah, I have him as well. I think because generally when it comes to sustains, I pretty much just solve all of my problems with adventuring here and Locha. So yeah, I built him more recently because it has been a while. Hyacinth might be fast. I don't know if it's good though. I'm not very sure what kind of stats she needs. I just know she needs a lot of speed. I think it's probably fine. Like sustains, I think are a lot more forgiving compared to like DPS units. I think in like my point of view. You just need to focus on like maybe one or two like specific stats. But yeah, just Locha, I just like his passive healing a lot, and then like his on-field, like the whole field healing, and then this being skill point friendly, that helps a lot, I think, when it comes to like managing characters. Like the Jingyan. Like the Jingyan's baby hair kind of like vibes. Okay. Really? So we just continue on talking to Lena. Wow, they changed the whole layout of the space though. I wonder if they're gonna change it back once we finish this event. In-game, my highest speed is 190. Damn, it just gets faster and faster? How even? Okay, we can't really do multiplayer. It should be fine. I think it's not really necessary at this point. Okay. Wait, do we have to fight them 3 times, or are we just like equip spicy tomb? A spicy bomb. I've been thinking of Iron Tomb way too much already. Like that. Okay, it's spicy Bob. Not 20 or more when achieving victory. I think that's doable. Wait, Jade Bird, right? But yeah, thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope to see you again soon. And thank you again for the follow. But yeah, see you next time. Okay, and then battle item? There we go. Okay, this should be fine. I don't really know what Jade does, but it can't be that different, I think. Oh, hey. That was pretty decent for a first stage. And then just gotta use this one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I keep forgetting I really shouldn't leave those behind though. I can't really save it till the next turn because it's they're gonna take advantage of it anyways. Oh, the peach thing. Okay, banana? Probably banana. And then this one. Woohoo, let's go! I think combat power more than 20 is like probably pretty easy to do. What hammer thing did she use? Okay, thankfully she didn't end up using anything too valuable. Strawberries? Okay, this one is probably fine then. Strawberries or banana? Oh, the blueberries? Okay, and then The bananas, probably. Actually, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the correct choice after all. Oh, okay. Peach. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, still one more. One last. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think after we finish this stage, I'll probably just end the stream for today because it is getting close to lunchtime and I need to go soon. Okay, final turn already. Oh, that didn't do anything? Okay, that wasn't worth it after. Oh, I probably should have used the bomb then. It's kind of a waste, but I think we'll be fine. Like, the gap is way too big anyway, so... There we go! What is this? Tweet Tweet Toolbox. Enhanced combat items in Origami Bird Clash. Okay. Oh, the hammer. I'm but a little birdie. Are we playing from Chingcha's perspective? Okay, never mind. We could probably do the rest anyways. Let's just get our rewards first. Wait, come to think of it, what's the event that we need to do? This one? Is it this one that gives a lot of destruction stuff? Not sure, I'll have to like check that more carefully. Because we are building... yeah, this one. Okay, yeah, we need to do this eventually. We can't drag it out too long because I need these materials for Saber. So anyways, okay, that should be it for today's stream. Thank you so much to everyone who dropped by today. Hope you had a great time. We got to finish the 3.4 story. Like, wow, that took 3 streams, but like, all in all, it's not bad. I think it was interesting enough. I'm just a little bit salty to kind of spoil the cutscene even before the actual story. It would have been better to show it after, I think. Just so I think the vibes would still be there, but it's fine. I think they still did like an amazing job with the animation and all that, so I'm not unhappy about it at all. Man, poor Final. He'll have to go through like so much stress and all that. 33 million cycles. Like, damn, I can't imagine how he's able to remember all of that. But good for him. No wonder why he's so smart. I think imagine like you'd be very, very good at like your studies if you had to like go through that many cycles of studying. Like, damn. Anyways, okay, that should be it for today. Thank you again. Please join the Discord if you'd like to get more announcements, and hope you could consider giving me a follow if you enjoyed today's stream. So the next time should be on Tuesday, 10 p.m. UTC plus 8. And I will see you guys again soon. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Goodbye for now.